Nigeria, a nation of 160 million people, the most populous black nation and ninth in the world. In less than a decade, about 40 million youths would be in dire need of employment. The government can definitely not meet this need. Worse still, technology is rapidly and efficiently replacing humans in the workplace. This is an emergency. Frontiers Consulting, in partnership with Dar Communications, presents Own Your Own with Muyiwa Afolabi. Learn to start, grow, manage, and profit from your own business in Nigeria.
It is time to create wealth in Nigeria, for Nigeria, and by Nigerians. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Muyiwa Afolabi. Welcome to Transformation. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Own Your Own. This is a talk show where you will learn how to start, how to grow, how to manage, and how to profit from your own business. My name is Muyiwa Afolabi. Welcome to Transformation. Today, I want to talk to you about startup capital. Startup capital. What exactly is startup capital? I've had encounters with so many young people and older people in Nigeria, and you ask them, why haven't you started your business so far? You've been talking about it for a couple of years. You've been talking about it all your life. You've been under serious pressure at the place of work, and you've been thinking of starting up your business. So why haven't you started? And the most popular excuse that is quite rife across the country is startup capital. I do not have startup capital. What exactly is startup capital? I'll explain it to you. You see, when you want to start a business, you just don't look at the financial aspect of starting up the business. There is more to starting up a business than just money. Capital is not just about cash. Indeed, there are 4 different kinds of startup capital I'm going to be sharing with you as we go on this program. There are actually 4 different essential and critical startup capital that you need. The first one is cash capital. Cash capital. The second is idea capital. Idea capital. The third is capacity capital. Capacity capital. And the last but not the least is character capital. Character capital. I want to start with the first one, which is the cash capital. The cash capital. Many people today think all they need to start off their business is just to get the money, and they can get out there, get an office space, or get a small place where they can use as a shop and begin to trade. But I need to make you understand that trading is different from business. Exchange of money for goods, exchange for money and services is not what business is all about. Hence, some people go to school and spend 4 years in studying the management of business. It's more complex and complicated than just exchanging money for goods. So, going on to start a business and thinking about cash as the essential and the only need for you to start off is actually a mistake you may regret. Many people tell you today, I don't have money. I will have started my business a long time ago. I have great ideas, but I don't have money to fund it. I have great business abilities, but I don't have money to fund it. But the truth is, you have the money, especially if you're already in paid employment. If you are in paid employment and you're already earning an income, you do have money to start your business. The truth is, psychologically and emotionally, you're really not ready to start that business. How do I know? You see, when you are committed to something, when you are passionate about something, it's only natural to make sacrifice for that which you are passionate about. Many of us today in paid employment, of course we get paid salaries at the end of the month. Some of us enjoy allowances that are paid in bulk. Housing allowance, leave allowances, bulk monies are paid to us at various times in the course of the year. But the truth is, because we really do not have that passion and we're really not committed to the dream of owning our own, when those monies come in, we spend it on other things other than that particular business venture or business idea that we have in mind. Let me give you an example. You're paid some bulk money at the place of work. Maybe your housing allowance, maybe your leave grant. What do you use the money for? You spend it on gadgets. You spend it on phones. You spend it on moving to a new apartment. You spend it on a brand new car. The truth is, if you're really committed to starting your business, that money, you spend it on what you need to start up that business. It is not when you exit paid employment that you begin to look for the capital to buy everything you need for that business. No, that's not the way it happens. You plan and you project and you say to yourself, in another 3 years, in another 5 years, I want to own my own business. So what do I begin to do? Every month, you put some money aside to buy the things you will need in terms of gadgets, in terms of tools, in terms of materials, and in terms of every kind of requirement you will need in another 5 years to be able to start up that business on a very strong note. That's the way you make it happen. So your startup capital is what you're earning already at the place of your paid employment every month. But the truth is, because you are really not committed to it, you'll rather use the money for other things like vacation, like buying new phones, like buying new clothes, or moving to a bigger house or buying a car, than committing that money to starting off that business. When you buy your equipment gradually, when you buy your office equipment gradually, when you buy your tools gradually, and even pay for training gradually, before you know what's happening, in 3 years, in 5 years, you are almost 90% in terms of the things that you need to start up a business. So talking about cash capital is not always about going to the bank to finance what you need to start up a business. The monies you're earning right now, if you're truly passionate and committed to starting that business, you begin to put some savings aside to start that business. That is how to go about it. So I want to challenge you this morning. Cash capital is one of the capitals you need. So begin to think, begin to plan. When do you want to leave paid employment? When do you want to start the business? Put aside a particular percentage of your salary and your allowances and begin to invest it in the materials, the equipment, and everything you will need subsequently to start up your business on a very strong note. Ladies and gentlemen, cash capital is one of the 4 major and critical capitals you need to start up a strong and effective business. For more details and information on this discussion that we've had this morning, you can reach me on the addresses displayed on the screen, my Twitter, as well as my Facebook account, and other ways and phone numbers in which you can reach me. My name is Muyiwa Afolabi. Till I come your way again on the next episode, take charge of your business. Have a great day.